Ahoy! Welcome to the Slim Film Festival Bubbles, the only talk show in the world that was named after Michael Jackson's chimpanzee. And in this show, every day, we welcome some of the most bubbling, most sparkling guests of this year's Slim Film Festival on the couch. And today, this extra bubbly person is Marta Prokopová, who is the director of a beautiful animation film that is called Everything We Missed. Welcome to Zlín.
Thank
You're
you very
Czech,
much. Slovak.
but the film is co-produced
Yeah.
Czech, Slovak-Czech co-production.
Yeah. Majority producer is from Slovakia. It's a Artichoke company, and then it's co-produced with another Slovak studio, Ekran, and then co-produced with Mar Film as well
Mhm.
from Czech Republic.
I think of all people in the room, you are the one who is most qualified to tell us what the film is about in 5 sentences.
Oh. Okay, so this film is about my best friend, a dog named Kupko, and about how we build a relationship again between us
Mhm.
during pandemic. Is it something which we didn't expect to happen?
Mhm.
But the most beautiful thing happened, and
It's kind of a tribute. The film is a tribute that you make to a special friendship that you had. Is that how I can resume it?
yeah, definitely.
Can we talk a little bit about the technical parts of the animation? Like when I meet animators in the festival in Zlín, I often ask them what is the most difficult thing to animate, and then they say, "Yeah, animals. The more legs they have, the more difficult it is to animate them." We avoid the legs all the time. You don't. You show us close up of legs, dogs' legs walking. You were not afraid of the technical challenge to show us.
Yeah, well, I wasn't the animator,
Uh
so
huh.
but I was thinking about it at the beginning, definitely. But Juraj said to me when I asked, he told me like, don't think about it right now. Just feel free to do the story, how it's gonna be all right with you,
Yeah.
and then we will figure it out.
Hmm.
But obviously, after when we started to think about the whole process of making it, it was like a bit more complicated. So really, like 4 legs and also expression of animals, it's really hard to do.
Yeah, that's something I also
Yeah.
wanted to mention. But first, I wanted to ask you also about the fur, which is another complicated thing.
Yeah.
What is the texture that you used? What kind of materials did you use? Because you kind of get away with the fur, huh?
Yeah, yeah, it's sculpting at the end, but in the beginning I was thinking about using 3D viewer
Yeah.
in the 3D program, but then also render time was very long, and the whole visual looked more artificial. So I thought maybe it could be better to make it more like a puppet, like
Mhm.
from a wood or a plastic or something in the middle. So I put I did a sculpt on a easy on a simple model,
Mhm.
and then I put there all the details, which are like at the end on the texture of the model of all characters.
You already mentioned the facial expression of animals. What I thought I noticed is that it's difficult to work with the eyes, but it's much more in the blinking than in the eyes.
Oh, totally. I would say every part of animation it's really challenging,
Hmm.
and also maybe because we wanted to make it a little bit as a puppet animation. So sometimes you can see 24 frames per second, sometimes only 12 or every second. It's just there are some mistakes, but they are very like it's in purpose on purpose. And I think the vibe of the animation is more natural than classical 3D.
The face of the dog, certainly in the beginning of the film, is more expressive than the face of a girl.
Yeah.
Because she is.
Yeah, she's very overwhelmed by her work, and actually, she's a toy maker. So it's such a great paradox in the whole story that she's making she's designing toys for Kupko, but she don't have time to play with the toys with him.
There's also a couple of toys lying on the table here. Can you tell us why you brought this material?
Yeah, so these toys were Kupko's favorite toys. He had I'm sorry, he had like 50 toys. Really like he was like a child in a sense, so very playful doggy, and these are two which I am bringing with me when I'm going somewhere, like for example here on this festival, because it reminds me of him, and I feel like I have a connection with him, because
the film is a tribute to Kupko. He's no longer with you.
Yeah, because Kupko passed away at March after long disease. I would say it was in the during previous winter when I and my ex-partner Michael, we realized that something is wrong with Kupko. So I took him to the doctor, and unfortunately he said to me that it's cancer, lymphoma, and it's a cancer of lymphatic system. For dogs, it's very dramatic. But Kupko was a huge part of our lives, so we decided that we really want to fight this disease, and we knew that there is a clinic in Czech Republic, in Brno, called Animat, which I'm so thankful that it exists, because they gave us a hope of 14 months, which we didn't have when we heard the news, and we were going there. We were there actually 25 times for 25 treatments. It was a very long journey, and during the time there were many hard days, and there were many like really amazing, wonderful moments when we really could live our lives together, and sharing moments, and sharing time together, which now I carry very carefully in my heart, and I will never forget it.
And it's also the source of this wonderful film that you made, because you can consider it a tribute to Kupko, but it's also a beautiful gift to the audience, and I think the audience is very grateful for it. So thank you for making this wonderful film. I really appreciated you being here with us, talking about the film and offering it to the Zlin audiences. And I hope that many people in Zlin will pick it up and come to watch it. Thank you for being with us, Marta Prokopová. Thank you for watching the Zlin Film Festival Bubble, and hope to see you again here in our studio. Ahoy!
Thank you very much.